Okay, let's go with another week of star signs. So, welcome, air signs. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Everything has been pre shuffled, and then I sat here saying air, fire, earth, water, air, fire, earth, water, and divided the whole deck. Then I reshuffled the deck for air and then placed them down as Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, so everything's pre-shuffled and ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the top cards, which will be the first card for each section. And so, of course, this one will relate to Aquarius, this one will relate to Gemini and Libra. And then we'll read them individually. So let's just start first with our top card. And move these out the way. Move these out the way. And Libra. Right, air signs. So generally looking at the reading for the week ahead, it does look like some friendship or partnership or a job, something that began maybe in recent months, maybe at the end of last year, maybe the beginning of this year, something that you began. You may have got on board with a new friend, or you may have decided to go on a journey with somebody that I'm feeling a working kind of feeling here. So you may have started a new job, a new plan, a new business within your own family, something like that. But I also feel that some sort of bond was formed here. It may have been something that's been long term. It may have been something that you've known this person for a long time. What I'm seeing for air signs is that part of this, or all of this, whatever this is, it's ended. It's no more. Either you or somebody else has stepped away from this journey, from this friendship, from this coming together and building something. It didn't work. So it may have been a reconciliation of some kind. It may have been where you'd been with somebody and then you weren't with that person and then you just decided to try and make a go of it. But it does look like either you or the other person has made it come to an end. If it was a job or a project, maybe it's done its thing and it's time to let it go. I do feel a lot of the air sign people will be stuck in the past though. This is memory lane and this is reconciliation again. So something may have come together. One or the other person's not interested and it's done. One person is holding on and thinking, I want the happiness back, or I want that balance back again. Like I said, if this was a job or a project, maybe it's done its thing and it's not getting anywhere, and now you're looking at the past of what went wrong here, what could have changed things. On a totally different note, you may be dealing with a Scorpio energy at this time. There may be a Scorpio around you at this time, a water sign. That you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but it could be somebody that displays that kind of feeling, that kind of quality. Okay, so we're going to get started with Aquarius. We'll just move these up to one side. And Aquarius, we'll just move these about a bit. Okay, Aquarius, what do we get? Ooh, Aquarius. Okay, so you get the card of building some sort of bridge in the past. Maybe this is a long-term commitment that you're in. Maybe it's a job with a long-term commitment that you promised yourself to. And it started off really good. It started off where things felt right. The people around you felt right. There might have been a bit of laughter, a bit of fun and games. And it was like everybody was on board with each other. So this could just be 2 people, it could be 3 people, it could be 10 people all working together, it could be a family type thing. Whatever it was, it started off on a good foot. It started off something that you thought was right, just, it was where you wanted to be. Right now, you're questioning it, or somebody else is questioning it. you're not liking where you're at right now. This fun, this friendship, whatever it is, it's not sitting like it used to be. Now, don't forget the air signs in total. There is something that's come to an end. With the Death card, you're getting the Two of Swords. So I'd have to say that Aquarius, you're still holding on to something, but the other person has let it go. With that Death card sitting there and you sitting in confusion here. There's a lot of emotions involved here in this card with the water in the background there, and then there's this calmness in the distance. So you're wanting to get to a calm, a happy medium, but you're just not really sure which way, how to go about it. Now, if this was a job and a project, maybe it came to an end. Maybe the people you worked with, it doesn't feel right anymore. This would be where you're weighing up your options, and at the moment you're not liking your options. You're not sure which way to go. You don't want to make a decision either way. You don't want to let something go, but you don't want to keep something going. So you're sort of stuck here. Be careful not to go down the wrong path here. This can be intoxication, like actual drugs, alcohol, whatever. It also can be persuasion of the wrong kind. It can be where somebody's tempting you to do something that you know is wrong. You may be actually doing this yourself. And it looks like, because this card is tying up with this, that you're holding on to something from the past that you know is toxic. It's either toxic or it's just straight out wrong when I see the Devil card there. The Devil card actually can be dealing with a Capricorn energy here as well. That might be part of your chart. Anyway, let's get some more information for Aquarius for today. It does look like you might make the wrong decision here. You might do something that's, you know, it's not the right thing to do, but you want to do it anyway. It's like stick your hand in the fire, you get burnt, but you don't learn the lesson. So you stick your hand in the fire again and it's going to get burnt again. So that's what I'm seeing there. It might be where you're going for something or a particular job, or trying to hang on to some sort of friendship that used to be good. And you know for yourself it's just not right. So let's see what else we get for Aquarius. Okay, you might be dealing with a long-term commitment here, like a marriage, an engagement. Like I said, it could be a job commitment thing as well. We've got the 2 8s here. Now, 8s, if we focus on work, something in the past, this could be something you did wrong, irresponsible actions while you're at work, somebody else irresponsible, could even be an argument at work with somebody. You're trying to bring balance back. This is where you've tried to learn a lesson, tried to learn something out of it, tried to change something out of it. This is where one job ends, a new job begins. And like I said, you're sitting here in this decision time at the moment. You're wanting to make a decision, but you're wanting to make the right decision, and you're looking at the options. You just don't like your options. If you don't make this decision, Aquarius, somebody's going to make it for you, because there's definitely an end to a job and a start to a job. So in regards to work, it's like that. Now, I did mention about toxic substances, alcohol, drugs, even a medication that's not right for you. We've got those 2 cards sitting here. And this would be the healthy options. This would be the unhealthy option. You could be dealing with some sort of pain and sickness at this time as well. Just make sure you're using whatever it is to get better and back on the right track. I do feel there may be something to do with children or family as well. It can be parents or kids with the 6s here, and this group sort of feeling here. So it's like everybody in the same boat together, but one in particular is having a more of a struggle than somebody else with something. I do feel also you're very frustrated and angry at this time, Aquarius. I think here, like something you thought was going to just go on and on and on, it's not working. You feel like nobody's holding your hand anymore. and you're trying to work out where to stick your hand, where to go next. But this is where lack of support, this is where somebody did wrong. And this is also gossip and lies too. Like somebody's told you something, but you're finding out that a lot of it's been a lie. Very up and down energy for Aquarius this week. And we'll just do a Lenormand. Oh no, actually, we will do the message card. We'll do one of these today for Aquarius. Okay, that wanted to flip, so here we go. You've got a couple flipped here. You actually got 3 cards. Okay, there we go. They're meant for you, obviously. Bottom of the deck, you got addiction. So you or somebody else might be addicted to a friendship, to a relationship, to a job, to a food, whatever. There's an addiction kind of thing here where you're stuck on something. I'd have to say it's probably you with this energy here and this yes and no energy as well, where you decide that that's it, I'm done, I'm getting a new job, and then you go, no, I'm not. You go and get a new job. So, yeah, and this is where you fit with a group of people. This is where you don't fit. So, yeah, it's up and down. Being light-hearted, something's going to come to light, Aquarius. Something's going to come out of the woodwork. Somebody's going to find something out about you, or you're going to find something out about them. So that's the card we've got there. The Phoenix dropped out as well. It's time for transformation. It's also time, and it's okay to change your mind. So, yeah, whatever this is. So it's okay to say that you don't want this anymore. Competition, enemies, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman. Okay, so this may be truth and lies. This may be something to do with temptation, as in sexual temptation and flirtation. It's always fun and okay to flirt when it's safe and nice and everything. But when you get the Devil card, that can be taking things beyond a normal little chitty chat flirting kind of behavior, especially if you're in some sort of long-term commitment, which the cards are showing me here. There's a long-term commitment here. The 2 and the 2, the 8 and the 8, we got truth and lies coming out in Aquarius reading here. So who's telling the truth and who's telling the lies? But it does look like a very up and down week for Aquarius. That's what we have. Okay. Alrighty, Gemini. So you've got the Scorpio energy in your reading. You've also got the Death starting off your reading. So death and rebirth going on around Gemini. You might be ending a job, starting a new one. You might be ending a relationship, starting a new one. So there's something that's come to a close. Whatever it is, it's really been stressing you out by the looks of it, Gemini. Yeah, it looks like it's really been stressing you out here with the nightmares and the fears cards going on. It can be an injury and pain where you thought, oh my gosh, that was such a lucky escape. I could have died from that, whatever it was. But the Wheel of Fortune sitting here, I'd like to say that it's a good Wheel of Fortune, but I'm not too sure. We do have this clinging on to the past, getting stuck and bogged down back in the past, the way things used to be, the way things you wanted them to be. But you can't stop the Wheel of Fortune once the fate starts spinning and things are starting to fall into place. It looks like you've got through the worst of things so far. It looks like you've already got through the worst part, Gemini. If this was a job, it looks like something that's dead and gone. It's still bothering you. There's some sort of choice you may have made recently in regards to work or career path or where you live, whatever it is, and you might be stressing about it. But it does look like hopefully this is a nice turn of events. We'll just see what we get here just to clarify a bit more. Romantically, I'm not really seeing anything here. More likely it would be some sort of friendship that's ended and you're been stressing about it. You're worried about letting something go, or whether something's still in the background, or whatever's going on there. You might be about to witness somebody getting karma. If somebody did you wrong here in the past, you might be witnessing the karma is about to come around and slap them in the face. It could be the other way around too. If you did somebody wrong in the past, your karma might be about to come around the corner, Gemini. So whichever way you take it, this does look like it's something to do with work energy. You will have a new journey here, Gemini. Something was good and profitable in the past as far as work goes. You were responsible for your actions. The money was okay. But something here went wrong. Now, I do have to tell some Gemini people out there, this is all about pregnancy, what I'm looking at here, and this is a little baby boy being born in the future. So you may have had a tough time either getting pregnant, or you weren't ready to be pregnant. You may have lost a pregnancy in the past or something like that. But it does look like a nice turn of events as far as a pregnancy type thing goes. With a job, like I said, I think you were reaching for the stars before you got there. And now that you're there, it's not as big as you thought it was going to be. So maybe you took on some sort of job, you let something go, you left something behind, you went to go into this new thing, and it's been stressing you out at home. You've got stress here in the middle here. So let's just get some of these to finish this reading. Some of you might be buying a new car or a new house or doing renovations as well. It does look like it's been delayed, and causing a lot of drama. The money's not as much as you thought, or you may have already laid out hundreds of thousands or something, and now they're telling you it's a bit more and it's a bit more. So it just seems to be piling up here. Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Right, top two and bottom one. Okay, we've got Coffin and Grim Reaper. A relationship over, no second chances. It's time to grow and transform your life. Like I said, I think you may have been in a bad relationship here, or there may be somebody you just didn't want to be with anymore or something like that. You let it go, but you've been agonizing about it. It's just telling you it's over, it's done, it's finished. Or you may be the one that's clinging on to it, hoping that it was going to come back around. The good news is you've got the Cupid's arrow sitting right underneath the ended relationship. So this is a new relationship, pretty much like going from one straight into the other. I do see a new friendships blossoming there. And what else have we got? Yeah, endings will bring about the new beginnings. It's time for change and liberation, Gemini. So your reading's all about change and things being over and new things starting. I would like to say that your karmic card is showing it's positive. It's going from a 3 to a 5, so it's increasing. So that could be a job that starts and you're like, oh my gosh, where's my $1,000 a week? I've only got $300 a week. And then it gets up to $500 a week. So it's a slow and steady progress thing. Within a relationship, I only see a friendship, plus you have the Cupid's arrow, so it could be a friendship that you might read a little bit too much into it too quickly, so just take it easy with that sort of thing. All right, so that was there. Libra. Dealing with yourself, Libra, and a marriage or a long-term commitment for Libra. Okay, Libra, this all looks like a family, a commitment. It can be a business commitment as well. I feel like you've gone over the past. The past is in the past. There's happy memories there. There's sad memories there. I feel like you've been all up in your head making firm decisions about what you want, and you want something traditional in your life. If we're looking at a relationship here and we team up all of these, in the past there was working together on something for your future, and then something come to an end. It looks like you made the firm decision that I'm walking away from this, I'm cutting this out, and then you're going down a path that suits you. This is all like the old ways, the old way of thinking. It can be outdated when that card comes out, but other times I just feel like it's something you want to commit yourself to, and you've made your firm decisions here. Now, you may be dealing with another air sign at this time. You also might be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus energy here, Libra. So someone that displays that kind of characteristic, something strong and firm there. Okay. So let's just get some more information for Libra. More information for Libra. You have someone in spirit trying to communicate with you at this time, Libra. This person would have passed in June or been born in June, or June is relevant to them. Maybe June is one of your children's birthdays, or when you got married, or but yeah, there is a female energy in spirit trying to connect with you at this time. The other stuff I'm seeing here is yes, no, because we're going from red to black, red. So you got 3 6s here, and you got 2 red ones. The red ones are all about being responsible for your actions and making the right decisions and moving forward. The black one is where you don't want to, or you say, no, I didn't do that, or I wasn't there, or I'm not interested. It does look like you're in and out of what you want. We've got the whole parenting thing coming through here with the 9 and the 6s. It could be something to do with twins or a third child, because we've got 3 6s. Business-wise, it looks like a lot of work but not enough money. It looks like in the past you would do your 6 days a week and you would get paid your 6 days a week. Now it's like you're getting loaded with 9 days of work and only 6 days pay. It's like more stuff coming through, but the money's not coming through at the same time. Some of you might be dealing with a sickness at this time as well. You need to look at what's traditional and what works in the past, if you're looking into something to do with health matters at the moment. You might need to go get a second opinion, go to a different doctor. You might need to have some tests done to check things out. It may be floating around a parent or a child with the 6 energy sitting here as well. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it because you're trying to pull something together in a way that feels comfortable for you. So let's just see what else we get for Libra. I feel like you're focusing on yourself here, Libra, with the air sign energy sitting right in the middle here. Or you might be dealing with another air sign at this time. And don't forget, I said like there's an earth sign sitting there as well. This could be family matters as well. This could be something in the past that made you feel good and balanced. Then it didn't. It makes you feel the opposite. And then it makes you feel balanced and everything again. I feel you're trying to prove something to yourself here as well, that you can do something. Just don't take on too much that you can't chew. It's like taking on a little bit too much here. You may be forced down a track that you're not liking very much here as well. Somebody's way of thinking and doing things might not be in line with how you think and feel about things. You may be moving as well, but it looks like a move that you don't like. Whenever I see movement cards, I know that they do turn out to be a good thing down the track, even when they're black. Okay. They force about a change that needs to happen. You've got the karmic relationship here. You're getting triggered by somebody. You need to let something go and then just love yourself right now. So I do feel like a lot of focus on Libra. It needs to be focused on yourself right now. You've got the soulmate connection going on here at the moment as well. And then you've got the coffee cup card at the bottom. This is meeting somebody, savouring a moment. Now, this could be work. This could be where you just sit down and you meet somebody new in business and you start to look at the journey just don't take too much on. Don't tell people, yes, I can get that done, if you can't get it done. Because it does look like there might be a little bit of an overload there. But it does look like business and pleasure are being mixed at the same time here for Libra. Because you've got the karmic relationship thing, which is, some people think, oh, karmic, that's a good thing. Not always. The karmic thing can be where you're in something that doesn't suit you. But then you've got the soulmate connection sitting side by side. So you might be dealing with two separate energies at the moment, Libra. And that's what we have for the air signs this week.